Hi everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Dark Vertex. Alright, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch, mostly for myself. And then I'll switch over to Sharpie. So don't worry about it, you can't see it. This is just to give myself something, a placement, you know, and to make sure I get everything right. Like there. See, I'm not happy with that foot. So let's see, if that goes back like that, that goes in there, I see what I did wrong. And that's what sketching is, just drawing over and over again. That's how you get better. Is drawing over and over again until you get it the way you want and get it the way to look the way you want. So again, that's still not right. If I do that, that's better. And you know what? That's what practice is. I mean, I didn't get it right. I had to keep practicing. I had to keep trying and try it again, and then I finally got something I liked. So, you know, don't worry if you're not quite there yet. But even if you are there, guess what? You're just going to keep going and get better and better and better. So there never is a top. You know, you never plateau. If you plateau, you're doing something wrong. You need to mix it up a bit, you know? Because it's time to do something new or do something different, you know? So let's see. How about, I kind of see him in this like superhero pose, you know? So I'm trying to think of how to position him into something fun, you know, something different. Let's see, so if I do that with his hand, have his thumb over like this. Let's see. That, I think that'll work. And that way I can do his hand like that. That can come up, that'll come out a little bit, down. And then this one, how about we have coming at you, right? So we'll do it a little bit bigger. And that might be too big. Too much perspective, right? So, how about we just have it out like that. Yeah. Like that. That looks a little bit better. So yeah, I'm just trying to do something a little different. And again, that's what I was saying before, is you never know that you're done. You know, you're always going to keep drawing and try to get better and better. And see where it takes you, you know? Okay, I think that might work. And you know, it's not always going to be right. Sometimes it's just draw and draw and draw until you come up with something that's going to make you happy. Sometimes you won't be, you know? Sometimes you're going to be like, ugh, this is not the day. This is not the day to draw. And that's going to happen. You know, you're going to have your on and off days. And that's just something you got to, you know, be prepared with. Be prepared for and say, you know what? Not today. Today I'm just going to, you know, I'm going to go relax and I'm just going to draw skulls, or I'm going to draw fish. You know, just don't panic if it doesn't happen. If it doesn't come to you right away, you know. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I sketch out a lot of stuff before I get started here, like small little thumbnail sketches, and then I play around with it and see what's going to happen. So I kind of have an idea where I'm going to go, so I play around with just sketches and sketches and sketches just to see what's going to happen, you know. Okay, I think I might be good here with my sketch. So I think I'm ready to switch over to Sharpies. I'm going to use a couple of different Sharpies. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen. You're welcome to use a pencil if you'd like, or you can use Sharpies as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with his face, and oh, you know what, let me add a few things here real fast, just so I don't forget, because he's got those weird little additions of tech on him, you know. Okay, so I think, yeah, let's start with the face. I like to usually do the eyes first to make sure that everything is where I want it to be, but you know, he's all teched out, so you know, we're not going to do too much detail here, but we're going to start with the face. Okay, so I'm going to do the eyes. So basically they're circles, as round as you can get them. Obviously mine didn't come out as round, so I'm kind of circling them again just to try to fix my mistakes. Is how Adam Savage says it. Always just, you know, just hide your mistakes. All right. Okay, so we're going to start doing some of the tech. We're just going to start adding his little duck mouth, I guess. I don't know. I hate to say that because it's not really, but I don't know what else to call it. So I'm just going to kind of follow some features here and then build off of that. Okay. Oh, and there's a little inside like that as well. And he's got, let's see, like little tech clips, I guess. I don't know what to call them. I'm just going to keep calling it tech because I don't know what else to call it. It's just his unique style, you know. Something like that. And then, see, he's got the eye part is going to kind of come off the head like that. Right? And we're going to do some lines. Let's do one line down the middle, because that's where like the center of his head's going to be, like that point. Like that. I'm going to thicken it up just a little bit, because when I switch to Sharpie, the big fine point Sharpie, it's going to be a little drastic in the change. So I'm trying to accommodate for that. Okay. So let's see. Let's draw lines up to his eye. His eye. Yeah, from his eye to those tips that we just did, something like that. And then he's got like little, like cheek wings. I guess that's the best way to say it. So these are going to come out like this. That's the best way I can describe it. Cheek wings, because they float. You know, they're connected, but they're floating off. They're not laying on his face. And from here, I'm going to draw like something like that, kind of going around the face. Okay, and then that means I can do the other side up to here like that. And this one will come down and do the same thing. I'm going to go to the edge of this like that, and then it connects in the back, so kind of something like that. Something like that. Okay, so yeah, I think that'll cover it for the face. That way, you know, color is going to take care of a lot of that too. I'm going to fuzzy up the metal, you know, make it dark, you know. But I'm just going to kind of keep it like that, and like that line I think I'm going to do with highlight. I'm not going to draw it with a line, but if you want, you can put a line right there from that metal, that point to that point. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to Sharpie, and I'm going to draw some of this tech stuff that he has here. So on his shoulders, let's see how we can do this. Let's start with the middle part. So I'm going to do this, and that'll help us define what we can see and what we can't see, because his neck, I got him kind of hunched over a bit, so his neck is kind of hidden. Something like that. And then I'm going to draw this like that. And so this is just, I'm just kind of making this up as I glance at it real fast. There's no way we're going to be able to draw every single little line in here. So I'm just kind of making this up with more tech, you know, of his shapes of his body, his contour, something like that. Because like I said, there's so much, it's almost going to be impossible to draw every single thing. So I'm just going to kind of come up with some of it. And then, you know, before I get there, let's draw these shoulders. And again, these shoulders got a lot of weird little design in them. So I'm trying not to go too crazy with it, but that. But I want to, you know, have some fun. Like that. And let's do this other one. Same thing. Like that. And, how much of that should we draw in? You know, because I want to, again, I want to do some, but I don't want to lose you with like, wow, we spent 5 hours drawing his shoulders, you know? Let's have some fun, but let's wrangle it in a bit too. Okay, so something like that. I like that. So we can draw his neck, something like that, and that'll help us define the edges there. So yeah, I don't want it to go too much crazier. Let's leave it at that. But let's draw in some of this on his chest too. So he's got like this little what do you call it? Design. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with words that they're already there. He's got some design that I just wanted to do, you know, something like that. And at least, you know, keep the value of the design is basically what I was trying to say. Okay, so let's draw his arms. I'm going to have him kind of, there's a lot of more tech on his arm, but we're not too worried about it. I'm just going to draw the basically shape of his arms, and then I'll add on the rest of that later, okay? So I'm going to have one arm like this. There's the back of the arm. And he has like this, you know what, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to do that with color. But I'm going to do a couple of folds right here. Just because, hang on, let me make sure the pen works. Just because his arm's bent over, you know? And then I'll take care of the coloring for the rest of that inside there. So as for his fist, here's how we're going to do it. So we're going to draw the back of his hand like that. I'm going to draw 1 knuckle, 2, 3, and 4, like that, okay? So it's going to be like this, right? So that means this pinky, you're going to see that, like that. And then the other part of the knuckles tucked under. This one you're going to see like that, the line there, again tucked under. This one is where the thumb is going to start to come over, so you're not going to see as much. So we're going to draw the thumb, then that finger like that, and then this one like that. Alright? And so there's the thumb. And what I like to do is draw like extra lines, because I know the creases that are in there. Something like that. Okay. Alright, see, so we got that hand done. So let's draw this other one. And this one's kind of out like that. He's kind of, you know, putting it out there. So same thing, we're just going to draw his bicep to his forearm like that. And I'll draw the hand so you can see what I did there. So the hand's going to be, let's see, here's the bottom of the hand going up like this. The thumb's going to be like this. The finger's going to be open like that. I'm going to just basically draw following my sketch. So I know it looks kind of weird that I'm just kind of drawing and drawing and drawing. But I'm following my sketch, and that's how I know how I was going to do it. So see, it looks a little off, a little crazy just because I followed my sketch. But hey, that's okay. We're having fun. So I'm going to draw the forearm back like that to the bicep, and then connect it to the arm like that. So same thing, I just like to, let's see, draw a few finger lines, even though, you know, he's got gloves on, so all this is pretty much going to disappear. So I'm kind of hiding some of that stuff there. But for now, at least we put that in there, you know? So for his legs, he's got, again, some tech that's above the leg. So I'm going to have the leg coming up like this, do something like that. And because it's like disconnected, it's like over his leg. It's kind of like he's got pants over his pants. I'm going to kind of do something like this, because I know I've got that raised, you know? Okay, I'm going to draw this one in, draw that like that. And again, I'm just kind of making up some kind of tech look, you know, with a couple of crazy lines. Just because, like I said, it's going to be almost impossible to draw every single tech line. But we can have some fun with what we're doing, you know? So that's that, you know, that kind of thing. So now I can draw his legs. Let's see, I'm going to draw that. That will give me the edge that I'm looking for, like that. And so I'm going to draw his leg like this. I'm going to follow it in. That's where his crotch is. And then I'm going to come down here like this and connect it there. Okay, so he's got these very unique knee pads that aren't really, they look like rocks. I'm not gonna lie, that's what they make me think of, because it's not really a shape of a knee pad, you know, and it's the tech, you know, it's the best way I can describe it. And so let's see, it's attached like that. So same thing, we're just gonna kind of draw a leg back here, something like that. And now just the contours of his leg. So I'm going to come down here like this to the ankle. Same thing. Like that to his ankle. The front of the foot. Like that. And he's got like this ninja toe foot like that. And let's do the same thing over here. So I'm going to draw the contour of the leg to the ankle. Contour of the leg to the ankle. And he's got like a, where it goes over, front of the toe, cyber toe, and if his shoes are rubber, he's rubber toe. Oh, I'm hilarious. I'll just add a few more little lines. Again, we're not going to add all the tech, but I'm going to do a few just to, you know, have a little bit of fun. And you see there's lights right there, but I'm not even going to worry about them. I'm going to do something like that for them so they'll have a space to light up whenever I do ink it in or color it. And for his arms, okay, so that one thing he's got, it's kind of like this, and it kind of something like that. But see, you can't really see it on this side because of the way it's over. So we're just going to do like that, okay? Okay, so I think we should take care of the rest with color. So that is Dark Vertex. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.